power of the people.
With the power of the people.
We are standing with the Egyptian people.
We are standing with the Egyptian people.
We are standing with the Honduras.
We are standing with the Honduras.
Yes.
Yes.
We are against.
We are against
any aggression.
any aggression
Done by any country.
any country,
Any power.
any power,
Any superpower.
any superpower.
Mean USA.
USA.
That's the clear message
That's the clear message
from the occupied Wall Street.
from the occupied Wall Street.
We are
We are
peace lovers.
peace lovers.
Yes.
Yes.
We are against the war.
We are against the war.
We are against the killing.
We are against the killing.
We are against the atom bomb.
We are against the atom bomb.
We are against the chemical war.
We are against the chemical war.
And people's power.
People's power.
People's power.
People's power.
People's power.
People's power.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know where to find it.
All week, occupy Wall Street. All day, 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 all week, occupy Wall Street.
Marches are done.
It's a beautiful day. Who's park? Our park. Who's park? Our park. Who's park? Our park. Who's park? Our park.
Well, hello everybody. Glad to see everybody out here on this day of the 1%, our second anniversary of Occupy, and the Department of Homeland Security and all the associated intelligence forces and police forces and FBI did their best to crush this, but we're still here! Okay. Now, why do they fear us? Why do they fear? Because they know if the 99% are together, we can do anything. We just have to organize ourselves. That's what we're trying to do here. Now, what is the 1% up to? They always have something up their sleeve. Now, remember back in the 90s, they had the World Trade Organization, and they were going to lock up the whole world in there. And in Seattle, we put a stop to it. Then they went to Cancun, we put a stop to it, and it got to the point they couldn't do it anymore. They just says, okay, they're on to us. So now, this is the replacement for what they're trying to do and failed to do with the World Trade Organization, and that's the Trans-Pacific Partnership. That's one of the things that we're talking about here. So this is just a backdoor WTO. And what is in the Trans-Pacific Partnership? Of course, we don't know because it's a secret. Even Congress doesn't know. The Canadian Parliament, they don't know. The only people who know are Obama's trade negotiators and the corporations that are writing the text and shaping this text to their benefit. No one else knows what's in this. They're keeping it a secret because they know if we knew what was in it, if we knew what they were up to, we'd be all up in arms and we'd put a stop to it. And that's what part of our task is right now, because the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, is nothing but a corporate takeover. It is a pending, budding corporate dictatorship. It is the end of democracy. Now that might sound like, oh, that's a little hyperbole. There's a lot of bad things going on around, but that's really what it was. Now think, our national laws will be superseded by a secret tribunal that is an arm of the World Bank. Now keep this acronym in mind. You don't even know. It's got a long convoluted name. Just remember ICSID, I-C-S-I-D, ICSID. And what that is, it's a secret arbitration body that is an arm of the World Bank. And under NAFTA, when a corporation says, oh, you mean we're not allowed to dump our toxic waste directly into the river? Oh, we're supposed to have safety regulations? Well, that hurts our profit, so we're going to sue. And when they sue, that's where it goes. It goes to ICSID. And who are the judges on ICSID? You know, we have the image of, all right, the justice system in this country is pretty messed up, but in theory, at least in theory, the judge is independent. We know that's not always the case, but at least the judge is theoretically independent of the two sides that are in there. But in the ICSID, it's not a regular judge. What it is they take the judges who sit on the ICSID are corporate lawyers appointed by the government. So the United States government, for instance, has appointed 8 of the judges, because we're a big country, so we get to do a lot, right? So they appointed every one of the 8 judges is a corporate lawyer whose specialty is defending corporations in suits that they bring under these trade rules against the governments. So not only are the lawyers prosecuting these cases, they're the judges who sit and make the decisions on it. And we don't even know when they come on. They do these things in secret. There's no public notification, and whatever they hand down, no matter how one-sided, no matter how absurd, that's it. It's the law. It actually supersedes U.S. government law, Canadian government law, Mexican government law. Any of the other 9 countries are involved in a Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's literally a corporate dictatorship. And you ask, well, wait a minute. How can that be? The Constitution is supposed to be the highest law of the land. Well, yes, but isn't there always a but? Especially when we're dealing with the 1%. And the but is this: once you sign a trade treaty, that becomes a sovereign law, and it gets ruled in there. So the rules of this that will now be written into federal law, should the Trans-Pacific Partnership be passed, will be that any dispute that any corporation has, and anyone who qualifies as an investor, and there are no limits on who qualifies as an investor. If you're thinking about making an investment that you might lose $1 of profit on, yeah, you can go ahead and sue. There's no mechanism to stop frivolous lawsuits, so no matter how frivolous or absurd the lawsuit is, the government, i.e. us, the taxpayers who pay for the government, are going to be on the hook for the cost of this. It is the most one-sided, unbelievably unfair corporate dictatorship, power grab by the 1%. So stop the TPP, because we ain't going to have any more democracy. We don't have too much democracy now. We're already under the rule of 1%, and this is to basically finally codify it in law. If the TPP passes, if the Trans-Pacific Partnership becomes the law of the land in these 12 countries, that means the highest task of governments codified in law will be to guarantee corporate profits, period. Safety, labor laws, environmental laws, all out the window, because it'll impact corporate profits. So we cannot possibly overstate how dangerous this is. Stop the TPP now!
Fast track is the way that a lot of people talk about what fast track is. I'll repeat it very quickly. Fast track is the way that Congress gives up their authority to look at every single piece of the TPP or some kind of trade legislation. They give up the right that the Constitution gives them. They give that right up to the president. The president then goes, negotiates this nonsense in secret with all the corporations, comes back, and Congress only gets to vote yes or no on it. What you hear in the press is, oh, trade deal, jobs, jobs, jobs. It's all a lie, it's all nonsense. But Congress has to vote to give up that right. Congress has to say, here you go, sir. Here you go, Mr. President. Here's your right to do it. We give it up. And that's the vote that's happening in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And that's the vote we need to win. One vote, one shot. We beat back fast track. We beat the TPP, my people. So are you with me? Beat back fast track. Beat back fast track. Beat back fast track. Beat back fast track. Beat back